The 10 News Weather Authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
Good morning, everyone. Here's a live look at our Virginia Tech Blacksburg Skycam, where temperatures are currently at 40 degrees. But the big story for this morning is the rain. We are continuing to deal with ongoing rain across all of southwest and central Virginia, so much so that we do have flood advisories in place for parts of Bland, Giles, Craig, Allegheny, Bath, Highland, Greenbrier, and Pocahontas counties this morning, lasting all day long and even into our Saturday, as we're expecting a lot of the snowpack to be melting thanks to some of that warm rain that is falling out there. So the snowpack is pretty high. If you've been to Snowshoe or if you've driven through parts of West Virginia, there's still quite a bit on the ground, especially for those areas that are facing towards the north that haven't received a lot of sunlight so far this month. So a lot of that is going to continue to melt, which adds to that flash flooding risk for the day. There is a level 2 out of 4 slight risk in place for western and northern portions of Allegheny, Highland, and Bath County, as well as all of Greenbrier and Pocahontas counties. Bland, Giles, Craig, parts of Botetourt, parts of Montgomery, parts of Pulaski, Roanoke, and Rockbridge counties are also included in that marginal risk for some flash flooding later today. Those are the high elevated areas like the mountains just to our north and west. Now, radar continues to indicate that we are seeing some pretty significant rainfall across parts of the Hill City as well as parts of Southside this morning. Charlotte, Appomattox counties, eastern Bedford, and the city of Lynchburg is where we're seeing some of that highest rain. And then we notice that some of the rain is actually starting to taper off more so towards parts of the New River Valley and the western portions of the Roanoke Valley. As we continue throughout the rest of the morning, the rain is going to eventually lift off towards the north and east. However, parts of the highlands where some of those flash flooding risks are in place for the day continue to see some of that rain basically all day long. We will have a break between about 9, maybe 10 a.m. to about 2 to 3 p.m. for the majority of us, and we'll actually see a little bit of sunshine involved for parts of Southside and the Lynchburg area through about the middle of the day, right around lunchtime. Then we have another wave of rain that builds in between the hours of about 4 and 5 o'clock and continues to push off towards the east from 7 to about 11 for parts of Lynchburg and Southside. So rain totals are starting to add up out there, and we're going to see some more as that second wave of rain comes through later this evening. So how much rain could we see over the course of this event? Well, areas like Southside get seeing anywhere from 3/4 of an inch all the way up to maybe an inch, inch and a half. Lynchburg, same thing. Possibly closer to 2 inches in some areas. Same can be said for the Roanoke Valley. But notice Blacksburg, 1.7 inches, and right near Giles in Craig County could see maybe 2, maybe 3 inches of rain by the time this is all said and done. So as you head out the door this morning, you'll want to grab the rain gear and you'll want to have it handy pretty much all day long as we're continuing to track some of that rain. Now, when we do have a little bit of break from the rain, temperatures will get to about 65, perhaps even closer to 70 for parts of Southside. And for your weekend forecast, 55 for Saturday, mostly clear skies, 45 on Sunday with mostly cloudy skies. And then we're back into the 60s next week.